Well, hello, friends. How is everybody? Happy Monday. Are you happy it's Monday? Are you looking forward to your week? I don't know if I feel that way. I'm going to try to find that optimism, that positive anticipation of what's to come. Okay. Listen, do you read the Metropolitan Diary? The little section that's within the first section of the New York Times on Mondays? It's the place where people can send in little anecdotes about experiences they've had in New York City. Sometimes people send in poems, which I tend to skip over. Sometimes people send in a little funny thing or a little sad thing. You know, there's usually a mix of sort of poignance and any numbers of things. I love it. We often read it out loud at the breakfast table. So listen, there was one today that made me smile big, and I think it might make you smile big, as long as you are a caring person, as long as you are open and generous and not a cynic, not one who tends toward mockery, okay? We're going to enjoy this together because I love it. It's written by someone named Michael Zorich, and he writes in about his second grade daughter's teacher, whose name is Mrs. Merkelson. I love Mrs. Merkelson. I hope you will too. Listen to what she did, Mrs. Merkelson, at the kids' curriculum night. By the way, this is a public school on the Upper West Side. This is not a $4 million per minute private snoots school in New York City. This is a public school teacher in New York City, Mrs. Merkelson. Okay, ready? So, and by the way, Michael was not at curriculum night. His wife was there and then came home with this little piece of information. How do we feel about the buildup? I'm building this up right now. I'm setting the stage for you. Okay? Listen to what Mrs. Merkelson sent the parents home with, those who attended, which Michael Zorich did not. Maybe he felt guilty, and so he's now spreading love for the teacher in the New York Times, which is okay. He was probably busy. Maybe he was home taking care of the second grader and maybe their siblings, if she has her siblings, his other children. What else could he have been doing? I mean, he probably had something important to do, so let's not judge. Okay, so listen to what Mrs. Merkelson did. She sent the parents home with a little resealable plastic bag that contained a peppermint caffeine-free tea bag and a cotton ball and a little note. Are you ready for the little note? It's a little bit long. I'm gonna fly through it a little bit, okay? It says, "Dear parents, time flies. They've made it to second grade. Welcome to another promising year at PS9. I want to thank you for entrusting your child to me. I'll do my best to be your child's companion in learning." Don't we already love her? Companion in learning. Don't get snarky and judgy and mocking, okay? I feel the Stuart Smallies and we're going, companion in learning. No, she's a companion in learning. That's what she is. Okay. After you take a deep breath and wipe your tears, make yourself a nice warm cup of tea. Then put your feet up and relax. Hold the cotton ball in your hands. Okay, it probably just requires one hand. The softness will help you recall the gentle spirit of your child. No Stuart Smalley, only love right now. She is a loving Mrs. Merkelson who loves her little pupils, who she will accompany in their learning, and she is supporting their parents with tea and a reminder of the softness of those children's spirits. So it's just so much. I will work alongside you this year to help your child grow. Sincerely, Mrs. Merkelson. Guys, do you hear the fabulous Figaro in the background, by the way? Do we think she is one of a kind? How old is she? Who is she? Don't you want to go to public school number 9 on the Upper West Side and meet Mrs. Merkelson, who gives the parents tea bags and cotton balls and tells them to think about, just revel in their children's soft, cotton ball-y spirits? I love her. I love her. I mean it. I think she's lovely. Okay? So I just wanted to share that. I also wanted to see what you guys think about the following advertisement. Yesterday we talked a little bit about, on Friday, about the wearable device by Samsung, 400-page advertisement. That one I loved and was sort of left speechless by because it must have cost gajillions of dollars. This one I'm also a little bit speechless by the poor judgment that was exercised by the marketing department. Who thought this was a good idea, guys? Are you ready? We're going to go quickly to see because it's already been a long video. What do you think this is an advertisement for? Ready? A new kind of prune? Let's look again. A new planet that we should maybe go visit in our spaceship that's got a weird crevice down the middle and seems to be all burned and brown? What could that possibly be? Oh, gosh, come to think of it, it makes me want to drink a cup of coffee because it's from Starbucks. This is a terrible choice, guys. Don't you think? Who? I don't want to see the coffee bean up close like that. It looks disgusting. It looks vile to me. It's pumpernickel bread? It's pumpernickel bread that's risen poorly. Starbucks. I don't support that ad. Don't you agree? That's a weird choice. A huge page of a gross-looking coffee bean. I don't like it. I think that's what I'm going to do from now on, is just sort of scrutinize the advertisements as a layperson. Okay? Do we love this? Marriage of Figaro. Okay. There are no words. You can't speak when you're listening to this. Okay, friends. Goodbye, Mrs. Merkelson, wherever you are. I love you in your cotton ball spirit. You have a cotton ball spirit, and I love it. You're so soft and sweet, Mrs. Merkelson. I'm going to maybe draw a picture of what I think she looks like. Yeah. Okay. Bye.